Single player selected.
And welcome back, all you meatbags of the land of the living. Welcome back to Grim Fandango, the land of the dead.
Yes.
Hope you're all doing well, Chip Pants.
Yes.
Take us away.
All right. Now I don't want to hear any lip or gumption out of anybody, otherwise you're going to get tossed into the cage with the angelitos.
And you're going to get hit by that little pickaxe.
You're not even going to see it coming, it's so tiny. Look at this cute little thing. Okay. That's going away for a rainy day, and we're going to hop back to it.
So we're at the end of the edge of the world, or?
That's right. And if you thought that the game was a little bit confusing and hard to follow up till now, it's gonna get worse. But just try to bear with me. Meche.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
I don't like her.
I think we want a bit of both. I don't understand really why she's kind of just run off and has got a big attitude.
Yeah. It's gonna kind of explain that, but not really to my satisfaction, but you guys make up your mind and tell me what you think.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
He's not our boss.
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
We have a gun?
Which one of us has the gun, who's holding it, and who's holding out?
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
How many coffees has she had? She's moving so quick. Puffing away.
And chain smoking, exactly.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
We've got a pickaxe.
It's not quite a gun, though, is it? Okay, so does that kind of explain why she's so standoffish with us? She thinks that we work for the guy that's imprisoning her right now.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
Okay. Now, again, just go with me, people. There's something that she has that we will eventually need. And I don't know how anybody would have figured it out that we needed it off of her.
And what's this thing?
Wait and see. There's an ashtray. We both smoking. Let's use it. Puff, puff. Tap, tap. Didn't really work that time, did it? She spins it back around to her.
Speed that she moves.
Gotta throw her off her game. Nope. And you just have to kind of keep doing this.
We're gonna annoy her to death, is that what you're saying?
There will be a timing thing about it.
Ow! Oh, my stockings, they're ruined! And this was my best hair! You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
There you go.
What happened?
Apparently, she had a stocking that we wanted. We don't even know we need it yet. I don't know how I would have ever known that I needed it. But need it, I do. She's tossed it over into the garbage can, and we're gonna fish it out.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
Okay. You just gotta pick out the old gum and shreds of paper and keep the stocking in your pocket. Now, let's continue exploring this new area and see what we can't do with our 2 new items, our stocking and our teeny tiny pickaxe. Watch out for that big octopus.
Hold still.
No, no, it's not him again, is it?
It looks like old Geppetto.
Oh, I thought we got rid of him.
Guardian.
Not so lucky.
Freaking.
What's he doing?
Chisel.
Looks like he got himself a job.
Stupid chisel.
Geppetto!
Huh? Who? Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
He keeps bringing up his eyebrows, but we never get to see like a close-up of them.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Okay, let's just reassure him we're out of here soon.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
So he doesn't forgive us. That's okay.
I wonder what they're all doing down there.
Everybody's definitely working, but as far as what they're doing, I don't know. It's a good question. Let's compliment his drill.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
I think we're gonna have to steal his bus stop.
For busting through all.
How'd you get a bus stop?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Okay, where are we gonna get some booty?
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Okay. Pugman, now you're just gonna be keeping your eye out for the old booty, isn't you?
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
Well, that makes it okay.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
What do we need, people?
Oh, we need a gun.
Not a hug?
Not a hug.
I'd like a hug.
We can hug the gun.
Done.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
What are we willing to trade?
A turtleneck.
My turtleneck?
Oh, yeah, that is nice. Acrylic?
No, it's all natural.
Oh, too bad. Natural fibers are so uncomfortable underwater.
I know.
When you got something worth trading, come see
Oh, he
old
doesn't want
Geppetto. He'll do you right.
He don't want your stinking turtleneck, Pug.
I don't really want to give him the scythe, but that's probably our best
He
thing.
says.
Well,
Stupid chisel.
you'd think so, Pugman. Even though those were the only options when he asked us what we've got,
Does he want to stock him?
we still have the little teeny tiny chisel and
Oh.
the stocking.
Okay.
So I think this is a good trade over his drill. What do you reckon?
I'd say so.
Yo, Pito, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
There you go. Be careful with it. It's
Say,
mighty
little chipper,
dangerous.
You're okay.
That's about the first puzzle that made logical sense to me.
You think so?
Just me and little chipper. Ah, sweet Mary.
Well, he's happy.
Ba-dum-da-dum.
I think we're happy too.
I'm happy with the drill. Put that in the pocket. Do you think that he'd like our stocking as well? Because you know what? We don't have a gun yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm not too sure why we'd assume that he'd have a gun, except for the fact that it was one of the options.
Hey, Cheppy, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, got my first Brautella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Okay, well, we got the gun.
What good's a gun without bullets?
Just me.
Well, we can
and
earn
little
that
chipper.
lady's trust now.
I guess so.
Oh, rusty anchor.
Okay. Well, we could take this gun back to her, but
Going to
there's a couple other things I'd
Mississippi.
like to take care of first. Let's keep exploring.
I wonder where Glottis is. Or what he's up to.
Hopefully he's not messing with an octopus. Ooh, okay.
What is this?
Just have a look.
How convenient.
Little lever.
I'll give it a yank, Chippants.
You don't have to ask me twice. Let's hop on up.
What am I can't even make out what I'm looking at. Can I see how the game used to look?
You can, as we're moving.
Does that make it any more clearer? Not really. Some kind of conveyor belt.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Or some mining facility?
It's something like that, isn't it?
Are you swimming down there?
I'm backing on up. Let's take a look down here. Don't know how you know that, but we're doing it nonetheless.
Whoa. Look at that, people. The edge of the world.
And who is that we find on the edge of the world?
It's old Glotte himself.
Hey, Lottie Glottis.
He just likes fixing stuff, doesn't he?
Glottis! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not.
Aw, if you want to cheer Glottis up from somebody almost killing him, just give him an engine.
I need him to work on my car.
Okay. Well, believe it or not, that's all we do down here.
Yeah, we'll leave him to it.
If he is going to be souping up this ship, I think we need to find a way to pull the ship up on land again.
Agreed. Might be a little bit safer than falling off the edge of the world.
It looks like... It's hard to tell, but this is also the ship's anchor.
I see that. I got it. It's caught on the edge there.
Yes. So keep that in mind as we fiddle around with stuff.
We're going to put this in reverse or something.
Exactly. And we're going to try some stuff. Because it was already going in reverse when we first came on screen. And we're the ones who flipped it, the flow to go to the right. So not really just flipping it the opposite direction will do anything. I'll still do it though.
Okay.
Now whenever I was first playing this, I thought it was going to ride me on up. So I was just standing here and standing here.
What's going on? Are you stuck?
But I'm not really stuck. It's just not taking me up. So I got to use my feet like a sucker.
Okay, so it's taking us to the surface.
Back on land. Only place to go really is on up. And we are in this contraption. It's like a crane, almost. I'm not sure if you can really tell.
Can I see how the game used to look?
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe even better.
Pretty upgraded, huh? Okay. We've got our little chain hook operator, and we can move this contraption left and right. Zoop. Boom.
Wow.
Boom. Let's see what's on over here.
Don't slip whatever you do, Chipmunks.
Anybody got any Coke cans they want me to grind up? Alright. And a nice empty beach. Well, I would like to go up if you don't mind.
Is he going to run all the way around and back up again? He
It looks like he needs the exercise. He says...
He's getting a bit of fat on his bones.
I don't know if he can fit. Yep, he did. Okay. Had a little peek down there. Let's try our operate button. We lowered the crane. Let's go have a closer look at it. Without anybody telling us what might work, we're just, I would imagine as kids you would just be playing with stuff. And still, one of the two new things we have the gun and the bus stall. How about we try the bus stall on the chain? Give it a bust.
Yeah, this game really did want to force you to just experiment.
Those are my thoughts.
Well done,
I can see
Chipmunks.
why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
You've gone and busted it.
It's what I'm best at. Put it back in the pocket. Alright, so the chain is now loose. It's no longer attached to the claw hand.
Okay.
And again, I don't know how you would know this next bit without just experimenting, but I'm gonna hop back on the rig and lower the chain one more time.
Ah.
Okay, we got it in there.
You're breaking this whole facility up.
Now try and suck it back up. And it's bust.
We're going to sneak down in there.
No, actually we're not.
Okay.
I just want everybody to see we've got two chewy cogs and we've got the crane hand down here.
Yeah, and I do believe that is the technical name, Chewy Cogs.
Yeah. They're hanging out just in case. And apparently you can't walk up again, so we're just going to go around.
Hut-do, hut-do, hut-do.
The game is just, for me, it's a little bit buggy. Okay, so we still have the chain on our crane here, and now I'm going to lower it down in the section where Glottis is. Perfect.
So we can yank the ship up. I see what you're doing now.
Yeah, you can see that, but how would a kid be like, oh, well, that makes sense, without just
Yeah,
playing?
you'd have to get to this stage. This is only when I realised it at this point. But there is method to old Chip Pants' madness.
Chains up top, conveyor belt still swooping upwards.
Gonna reverse it.
Let's reverse. Here she comes.
The animations are cool.
They are neat.
That actually looks nice.
Now, chains down there.
Now reverse it again, or do you have to hook it on?
Good call, Pug. Reverse it.
Oh, you didn't catch it.
It's bunching up. Do it again. Why don't you?
Oh, to lengthen it out? Oh, never mind. Didn't see that one coming, people.
Didn't see it coming, did you?
They didn't see it coming either. Don't lie back there. You didn't see it coming.
Oh, I hear some arguments.
Get the old bus stall, Chip Pants. There'll be no arguments around here.
Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, let's go on back. Now, what do you reckon? Pug and the people? What's the next step?
Reverse it. Reverse it?
Go on, we'll try it. I just wanted you to see, because this is what you would have done as a little bone angelito. Nope, that conveyor belt's not going to do it.
Okay. So we're going to have to work at the main part of the machine.
That's right. Let's go hit the operate button.
I take it we're not going to bother warning Glottis that we're about to yank up that ship while he's working on it.
No, he'll be alright.
He'll be alright.
He'll just know somehow. Ready?
I'm ready.
Hit it.
Whoa!
I can't believe you got it to float.
That was the easy part. The trick's gonna be busting through that big coral reef out there.
Buzz through a big coral reef, eh? It just so happens I got some hardware up the beach you might be interested in.
We sure do.
Oh yeah, this will do just fine. Just give me a sec to do some figuring.
So do you see a kid getting here naturally on their own? Pretty easy.
It would take a lot of trial and error for me. And some luck. Mm-hmm. I'd be interested in people that have played the game back in the day. How did you find it? Did you
have to look it up?
Did you struggle with this? This seems quite difficult.
I would love to know. Because I don't have the fresh eyes and patience.
I think as a kid you had more patience back in the day just to keep clicking and messing about with stuff. And when you hit a random discovery, you're like, oh my god, look at what he did.
After 3 days.
After 3 months.
This is something new. But was that you on Monkey Island? Can you attest to that?
That would have been me in Monkey Island, but to me Monkey Island seems more, dare I say it, friends, logical than this.
3-headed monkeys, cannibals on an island, yeah. Okay. Glottis is back at the ship, upgrading the crap out of it. The other thing that we have in Natsu in our pocket is the gun. Let's go gain some trust from Meche.
Still puffing away.
Let's point it at her. He's lost his nerve.
Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
We do. We do
I know
that.
exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Huh. I didn't know that.
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake wing gauze. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Domino. Let's give him a piece of our mind.
He's acting cool since he just punched us in the face.
Domino. Domino!
Well, we work for him. That's just how he deals with his employees,
Taking
apparently.
Your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
Hector, the other jerk of the game. And of course our first boss, Mr. Don Copo.
What did you do with her?
I thought she needed a little time out, that's all.
Alright, what's he doing out here?
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
Oh, it's a light bulb factory.
Mm-hmm. And those little children are making us light bulbs.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes him think we're gonna work for him?
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work Take It For Me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
Nah, not to me. Pugman, people, don't want to live on this deserted island with
Dunno,
Meche.
what computers do we have, Chip? Do we have the ZX Spectrum with us?
I don't even think these light bulbs would power that.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns, I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
Nah, it just doesn't make sense. Explain it to us about the light bulbs.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole
You
them?
stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
Okay.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So all those people that were floating down to the octopus, those are people he's thrown overboard. Is that
Yes.
what's going on there?
And all the people that are working outside, including Geppetto,
Yeah,
all of those people had their tickets stolen as well.
gotcha.
So they're being forced to work
So
here.
it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
We're busting her out.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
No, she needs to be moved on.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny, we never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Okay. All right, we are done with you, Domino, but you haven't seen the last of us.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, can we pinch that hat? It's been staring at me all this time.
What hat?
There's a purple hat on the table there,
It's
isn't
a
it?
lamp, Pugman.
Hold on, that's a... Oh my god, it's part of the lamp now. I see that. I thought it was a hat.
Am I having to explain stuff to Pugman?
Can I see how it used to look?
Go on.
It looks exactly the same.
You see it a little bit better? It's really just the characters, the moving characters that they've changed, isn't it? Between the remaster and the original.
Yeah, they smoothed out a few polygons.
So is it all making sense now?
I'm in
Whoa.
here!
Yes, it is.
In here?
Is
Is there anybody out
is
there?
that a door there?
That's a safe door. Hello?
I'm getting angry!
Must be a combination lock, but there are no numbers on it.
No
Poor
numbers.
Dom was never good
Phoebe!
with numbers.
Anybody know a combination we can try?
It's me,
Eh.
Meche!
Yeah.
Or you just have to twist it left and right?
I'm getting angry!
We don't know the combination though. So we can't do that.
Manny!
But maybe we have something in our pocket?
Bustle?
The bustle. Let's bust through this safe.
I'm sorry!
Okay,
I
these
didn't
puzzles
trust
are
you.
easier than the beginning ones.
I'm warning you, Domino!
Agreed.
Hugsy!
must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Oh,
Alright, so we got the guts exposed.
we're gonna have to cut them.
With that one.
Who's gonna bust all again?
Those tumblers must be made of a harder steel than the outer door.
Okay. It's a good thought, but we can't bust the tumblers. How about we play
I
with them
can't
instead?
move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Oh, I would use the wheel.
Oh, is
Oh.
there a clue here? We have to match them, or...
Well, look at this.
Okay, gotcha. Keep them all open.
Exactly. So we've got the seam of the safe right in here.
Yep.
If we can keep an opening for all four, we can get this thing open.
Okay.
It's real finicky, so just start playing.
Can I see how it used to look here?
Yes.
Because, you know, I might think I'm turning around potatoes.
Blocks of cheese. I'm just going with the top first.
So if you got the first one, do you think? There's the second one.
Maybe. We may...
There's the third one.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
That looks pretty good.
Maybe? Let's try it.
Let's give that a go.
Eh.
What? Oh, and I had them so nicely lined up and everything.
Let's try
well,
it
that's
again.
a kick in the pants, isn't it?
I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Alright, use the wheel, Manny. Go on. Don't be clever. Okay. We gotta think of something to shove in there. Possibly. While we pull the handle on the safe door. Everybody be contemplating that.
Oh, maybe our scythe?
We can try the scythe, Pug. You think it'll fit?
Maybe, yeah.
let's
Skin that thing in there. Oh, unless we have something else more skinnier.
Let's see.
Not that. Oh, you only got two things?
Just the two.
That
Can
is
it-
a pretty cool weapon.
It's slipping in.
You can cut the grass and cut off a tax collector's head.
Hey,
All in one swipe. Get your scythe today.
all right, Mitchie. You can come out now. Mitchie?
Alright. Where is she?
Interesting room.
Ooh. This looks like
Oh,
a
do
weapon.
we have a new weapon, people?
I don't reckon we can...
You're going to hit that statue or armor.
No, I think this belonged to him. He's looking at us funny, like we're not using it properly. Slam!
Ugh, esa cosa is heavy.
Esta cosa.
Well,
Come on, Starty, what does that mean?
where's Meche? Anybody know?
Behind the door? She's in a suit of armor.
You know what? That's clever.
No, electrical current makes my marrow tingle.
How about we play with the... Yep.
Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry.
Dang.
You've locked yourself in, haven't you?
We've locked ourselves in. But there is something to fiddle with up here. Maybe the busto? Let's try it.
I already did that from the other side.
Okay, Manny's not convinced. Only other thing is in our pocket is the scythe. Give that a pop.
What the frick?
Secret door, people.
Knew you would. Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh.
Dang. Alright, well maybe there's a way out.
There's no impressing this lady.
Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
She's still being mean to us, in my opinion.
Oh, what's in these suitcases? More tickets?
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
So he's answered his own question. Why aren't they moving? Because they're counterfeit tickets.
Okay.
All right. What's this guy?
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna touch it.
Ain't much of a system.
What about if we use the bustle? Would that work? No?
You can try it.
I don't want to bust all that.
Makes a change. Busted everything else.
Right? Alright, how about this guy?
Oh, you're gonna hit it with your scythe?
That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart.
Does it now?
I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders.
Wouldn't it make more sense for me to stand on your shoulders anyway?
Are
No.
you kidding? Look at your heels.
That'd hurt my back.
You're right, Pug. Even though I think the people are whispering you the answers. We're gonna use our scythe. Okay.
We just all stood around looking at it. We're gonna have to switch it on?
Okay, we'll try that.
Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here.
That sounds like a terrible
Now,
idea.
this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
Alright, so that's not working.
But now we've got water in the room.
We'll turn it off. It's bad to waste water.
Thank you.
Oh. Clue there.
Ah, because it leaked through the floor.
Exactly. Maybe we've got a busty floor right under this tile.
Ah.
So, how about we try and bust all it?
There's nothing to lock onto though.
You're not wrong there. Now, instead of tossing her on it, or these suitcases, how about we go and get our trusty axe?
Oh, okay.
Pardon me, sir. We're just going to borrow this for a minute.
No problem, Chippo.
Ah, no, this is heavy. Whoa, it just kind of appeared.
It is a bit jumpy on scenes, I've noticed, like that. Like,
A little bit, right?
it just cuts really quick to the next scene.
Let's bust it. This is something I've noticed on this puzzle too. It's a little bit finicky about where you drop it.
Yeah, typical LucasArts way.
How about this one?
Nice. I think it cracked.
Smashy.
Do we have to do more than
After
one?
you.
Okay, we don't.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Is the boat already?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some wreath.
Oh, look at that.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead.
What?
I know.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I
It's mentally
needed
ill.
to find you.
I'm mentally ill, Matchy. Thought you knew.
Ah, no.
I give you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up.
I feel a showdown coming up.
Look at it.
I suppose
On his
you
octopus
realize
ship.
that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
Get the old scythe out, Chip Pants.
He wants a scythe battle, does he? Well, let's do it.
Oh,
You and me, Domino. Been waiting for this ever since I saw you boxing in your office.
Woo! This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this your severance.
Bad puns. Shall we give him another swing?
give him another swing.
Oh, man.
Give him an even closer haircut.
What are you doing away from your desk anyway?
I'm sending this domino back to the bone pile.
Hey, he's treating us like overgrown grass. Should we do it again?
We could do, but I'm kind of wanting to hit that eyeball or something that's blinking at me.
What? Just for the hell of it, huh? All right.
It's blinking at me, Chip Pants. Oh my god, that was disgusting.
I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets? Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
Salesman to the end.
Bone Crusher Smith, eat your heart out.
Ah! Angelitos. Pugsy.
One year later again.
Did everybody catch the name of that ship? That's gonna come to play later.
Are these all the people we rescued, I guess?
And they were on the ship.
They look very sad.
We told them we'd get them out.
Okay, so it's snowy. I thought it was sandy at first.
It was.
Oh.
We've been walking that far now.
That far, wow. I bet Gluttus has been making engine noises all the way.
Pugsy Pelagiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Oh,
Bloody hell!
Flores! Flores! ¿Estás bien?
Ah.
Glottis, where'd you go this time?
What do you mean, where did he go?
Ah.
You just saw him stack it backwards off the side of the cliff.
Well, maybe he's down here.
He's acting like he's just chilling out.
What?
Oh, Glottis would love these.
What, a coffin?
He loves any bits of scrap.
Hold on a minute, we've got a new outfit.
Bruno? Bruno Martinez?
Who?
You!
Oh, it's him.
You were the guy who packed me in there. You could have at least given me a magazine. 4 years with nothing to read but this damn mug. What are you doing here? And if you were headed this way, why didn't you offer me a lift? Ah! Wait, I'm getting out of here. This world's for suckers.
He reminds me of the old Yosemite Sam.
Now, do you remember him? Does everybody?
Yeah, you gooed him up in the box, didn't you?
Yeah, we sure did. That was
How could we forget old Grunt Pants?
it was the chemical that we squirted twice
Yeah.
in order to foam them all up. Now Glottis is not down here. Where is he?
Hello?
Hello.
They're empty.
This looks like a bunch of transport
Locked.
vehicles
Probably to keep out the Yeti.
Yeti.
taking them to the end of the line. Let's
End
get
of the
back up.
line? Do you mean like ninth heaven or?
Manny!
What's wrong?
Go up there and see!
Hey, where is everybody?
Waiting area 2.
How long do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued tickets on the number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very severe.
They didn't sell their tickets. Their tickets were stolen.
By who?
Hector Le Mans stole them to sell to rich people who don't deserve them.
That might be them now. Let's see just what they deserve.
Quite a nice train.
Oh, scuzzball Nick. He killed Lola. Is he gonna get into heaven? Don't
Doesn't
think so.
look like it, does it?
Ah. Down you get.
Huh. So he thought he was going to heaven with his fake ticket, but they're catching him anyway.
Exactly. Scuzzballs.
What happened to that train?
Your destiny cannot be purchased.
I don't understand. Why has everyone been detained?
Given a ticket, a soul may not sell it.
So why can't he, if he can see that the people on that train were bad, why can't he see that those innocent people didn't sell their tickets?
They didn't sell their tickets. Someone else is trying to.
Bring the tickets, that is all.
The tickets are in El Maro. How can I get there quickly?
These rails are already there.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help.
Well,
Okay, that's quite baffling.
buddy. Are you gonna let us through? These poor souls. Hey! Geppetto!
What's he doing?
Hey, how'd you get free?
I was born free, Boatnik. Nobody gave me no ticket, so nobody can take it away.
So what are you pacing around here for?
Trying to unwind a little bit. All those years circling in one direction. Gotta even out my life in this world before I go on to the next, you know. Well, that ought to do her.
Goodbye, Geppetto.
Happy trails, Captain. And thanks for setting me straight back there in the drink.
Aw,
This
so he
little
helped
light
him.
of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
He's a
This
happy
little light
fella.
of mine, I'm
Nothing
gonna
can
let
keep
it
him
shine.
down.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine,
let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Aw.
Good old Geppetto. Alright, well, let's keep looking.
Recently, I was visited by a bird with a human head. Do you know such a bird, Manuel Calavera?
No. How do you know my...
He knew you, and for you, he left this note.
The pigeon.
Well, what is it?
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans. Híjole.
This is a very bad note. Well, thanks for delivering it.
What's Hilo Hey mean? Jabats?
Hilo hey?
Yeah.
Ehole. Like,
Hello.
oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. You could be making it up.
I could be. I'm not, though.
Star's gonna set me straight.
Ah!
Just when you think you couldn't get any stranger.
Hear the name of the Great One, Glottis.
What's happening?
How many days has this grand demon gone without driving?
Well, we've been hiking for months.
Months? Oh, then the noble one will surely die.
But
Oh no. Because we're going to stick a steering wheel in his hands.
That's an idea.
What's wrong with him?
Do you not know the one purpose, the one skill, the one desire of this humble spirit?
Yes, but we've been so far away from cars and civilization for so long.
Why did he ever leave his home?
I got him fired, and then I needed a ride. Oh, Gladys, what have I done to you?
We didn't know that he needed to keep driving.
Can you cure him?
His spirit has fallen so low, normal driving would not cure him in time. He needs to go faster. Faster!
Do you have any vehicles here that we could use to revive him?
Only the trucks that deliver the souls, but they are slow. So slow.
So we need something pretty darn fast.
Who are you guys?
We are mechanics, same as he. But we have never before seen one of our kind so large.
I've got to go see what I can do.
Come back quickly, for his time here is not long.
Okay, so Glottis is the same, if you will, species as these little guys. He's just extra large.
He's just eating a lot more. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now... Again, bear with me, people. We're about to do some cooking.
Do some, yeah,
It's
looting.
closed.
Open it then.
It's full of rags.
Well, give us one.
Always a good idea to have a clean rag around. There's a note next to this toaster. To avoid further mishaps, please butter your English muffins after you toast them. Facilities.
Good advice.
Have you ever done that, Pug?
I've never done it the opposite way around.
Never buttered something first and then popped it in the toaster?
I already have a rag I don't know what to do with.
I just wanted to close the door because it, like, irks me that it's open.
It's the mug rack at the end of the world.
Well, mug rack. Well, we've got a mug. With some crap on it. Let's put it on its spot.
I hate it when people leave their crusty mugs out in the break room.
I know. See? Somebody's left their crusty mug. One of the demons up top. Alright, what are these guys?
Well, it's good to know they recycle oil out here at the end of the world.
Okay. This is another one. It feels to me another puzzle. Just rattling.
How eerie. They lock up their tools just like Glottis.
This is one of those puzzles that seem like, again, you just have to be mixing, mashing, and button bashing.
I like that. Mixing and mashing and button bashing.
Until something works. And what we're zooming straight to the solution, people. We got a rag, we had that crappy mug in there covered with chemical, and we've got this oil. We are going to cover this rag in the fluid. Make it all combustible. And then what are we going to do with it?
Stick it in the mug?
Stick it in the toaster.
In the toaster.
And cook it.
Oh no. Don't try this at home, kids. Look at these little fellas.
What was in that mug? Something that powerful could fuel a rocket. If only we had more.
Well, I could score you a couple of truckloads if you're interested.
We shoot you now like an arrow into
What
the
the?
wind. May you pierce the heart of the wind itself and drink the blood of flight. Speed is the food of the great Glottis. Speed bring you life. Come back to us someday.
Come back to us, Glottis.
What the freaking fudge? How did all this happen?
I was hoping you'd explain it to me. That I'm just a noob that doesn't understand video games.
You are a noob that doesn't understand video games, but I don't understand this either.
least most of the way. Hey, look! We're already to Rubacava.
Manny?
It's working!
Manny? Manny, where are
It's
you?
working! It's working!
Star Wars people.
Phantom Menace. That kid annoys me.
Are you an angel?
Shut up.
I don't know if she said shut up, Jack Pants.
She should have.
Shut up, slap.
Ah, Rubacava! What a town! Remember the glory days, Manny?
Long gone, my friend. There's nothing here for us now.
Except maybe our old car.
Dios mío!
She's been...
booby-trapped.
By who? Who?
Look at that. Dynamite stuck to our hot rod.
Alright, Chip Pants and people, I think I'm going to leave it there for now.
Yep.
While I try and rack my brain about what just happened with these little fellas and cups that flew around in the room. It looks like we're going to be playing some dominoes by the looks of things.
You don't want to step in there, Pug, because it's booby-trapped. Okay? So when we go away and you think about what just happened, you also try to think about how we're going to get in there without setting off the dynamite.
I shall do that. And until then, friends, you guys have a good evening. See you on the next video.
Save and quit.